It's a beautiful Wednesday evening in Abuja, and this is the program Cook to Live, powered by Gas to Health Initiative. As we all know, Cook to Live is that program that enables the people know exactly what LP gas is, how to use it, and also how to use it safely. My name is Darego Telema.
And my name is Colin Salono.
Once again, you're welcome to the program Cook to Live. On the LP Gas News, we have today that the federal government has given a nod to local manufacture of cooking gas cylinders in Nigeria. This will be funded through the utilization of $350 million part sum of the Nigerian Content Fund. This is in a bid to consolidate on the gains recorded in the implementation of the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry Content Act 2010. The decision to encourage local manufacture of cylinders in Nigeria prompted the federal government's cancellation of a recent plan by NNPC Retail Limited to commercially launch its brand of cooking gas cylinders in the country. The federal government insisted that NNPC Retail Gas Department should not launch imported cylinders, but should encourage efforts to manufacture it locally, in line with the Nigerian Content Act. The Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, Mr. Ernest Nwapa, said that the federal government has also directed his agency to issue a public notice to encourage local and foreign operators willing to invest in local manufacture of cylinders. Mr. Nwapa noted that contrary to public insinuations, the Nigerian Content Fund is not meant to be given out to indigenous operators that want to execute projects locally, but to give comfort to banks to fund the activities of indigenous operators that will promote Nigerian content in the oil and gas industry. The Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas (NLNG) Train 7 project is still on course. This was recently disclosed by Mr. Issa Mohammed Inua, the Deputy Managing Director of the NLNG. According to Mr. Inua, NLNG is unrelenting in plans to actualize Train 7 and as such has put its designs in place. With regard to the delayed final investment decision, Mr. Inua stated that funding will not be an issue as long as the market is favorable for the end product and the economics are right. NLNG will get the funding.
Okay. Is that the end of that story?
No.
At the end of that story? The story still continues. Okay. NLNG will get the funding.
The General Manager Production, NLNG, Mr. Chima Isilebo, while giving an overview of the NLNG's production performance, highlighted that the federal government's vision is to generate as much revenue from gas as from oil. He also recalled that NLNG started out with a base project of operating 2 liquefaction units, LNG trains 1 and 2, with a capacity for about 6 million metric tons of LNG per annum. But the NLNG currently operates 6 LNG trains with a total capacity of 22 million metric tons of LNG. He also reiterated the progressive plans for operating a 7th train, which is expected to raise production capacity to about 30 million tons. Mr. Isilebo said that NLNG has successfully pioneered gas monetization and is currently the 4th largest supplier of LNG in the world, making it a large-scale NLNG plant by world standard. Making it a large-scale LNG plant by world standard. Nigeria LNG Limited is at the vanguard of the federal government's continuing efforts to eliminate gas flaring and derive value from the country's 187 trillion cubic feet of proven gas reserves. The General Manager Production, NLNG, also submitted that official statistics indicate that Nigeria's gas flaring profile, which was previously one of the highest in the world, has further reduced from 25 to 11%.
You're still listening to gas, well, and this segment is news. News. Because once you're done, when you say the news, the report will come, the LNG news. Then you say on to the foreign scene. So you announce the program, announce the segment, and move to the foreign scene. Go.
You're still on to the program Cook to Live. Now the foreign LP gas news tidbits. A new member of the World Liquefied Petroleum Gas Association, WLPGA, Le Marine, has invented the world's first original equipment manufacturer, propane outboard motors. According to Bernardo Hezer, founder of Le Marine, a new member of WLPGA, this new development was motivated by his passion for the sea and a cleaner environment. He stated that inventors who advance technology are usually motivated by a few common themes, such as love of innovation, a desire to improve on existing products or processes, or the opportunity to get rich. Prior to this invention, there was no commercially available propane-powered outboard motors, which are more reliable and can easily meet the strictest environmental regulations and greatly reduce greenhouse emissions. Recall that propane is America's version of our liquefied petroleum gas or cooking gas, whereas an outboard motor is a propulsion system for both, consisting of a self-contained unit that includes engine, gearbox, and propeller or jet drive, designed to be affixed to the outside of the stern or rear of boats. We're now on to...
So just say take two and take that again. You start at
Take two. Recall that propane is America's version of our liquefied petroleum gas or cooking gas, whereas an outboard motor is a propulsion system for boats consisting of a self-contained unit that includes engine, gearbox, and propeller or jet drive, designed to be affixed to the outside of the stern or rear of boats. We're now on to the next segment. What is in it for me with Collins?
Thank you, Telema. On the segments of LP gas, what is in it for me? Today's focus is cooking with LP gas in local restaurants, or what we call mama puts. Switching to LP gas avails the opportunity to cook faster and serve a larger amount of people with minimal waiting time. This translates to more profits. A cleaner environment impacts positively on health and hygiene of person cooking and the customer. A cleaner environment impacts positively on health and hygiene of person cooking and the customer. Again, cooking with LP gas saves time that would have been used in buying and sorting out good wood to start fire for cooking. Finally, cooking with LP gas affords the small-scale restaurant operators the opportunity to grow with the goodwill of better service delivery. Finally, cooking with LP gas affords the small-scale restaurant operators the opportunity to grow with the goodwill of better service delivery. Over to my colleague, Telema.
Thank you so much, Collins. We're now on to LP gas safety tips. When you sense the odor of cooking gas, apply a mixture of water and detergent on the cylinder valve, and any formation of bubbles is an indication of a leak. Cooking gas is odorless in its natural state, but is usually odorized with strong odorants. A common example is ethyl mercaptan. The odorants help in detecting the presence of LP gas in air or leakage from an LP gas cylinder. Cooking gas can suffocate or deprive a person or animal of oxygen when allowed to leak, especially in an environment with poor ventilation. Hence, ensure that there is proper ventilation where you use or store your LP gas cylinder. Once again, we move on to the next segment, Did You Know?, which is handled by my colleague Collins.
Thank you, Telema. In Did You Know segment, did you know that liquefied petroleum gas, LP gas, is also known as cooking gas? Did you know that LP gas is derived from the process of crude oil refining and natural gas production? Did you know that Nigeria has the 9th largest deposit of liquefied natural gas in the world with a proven reserve of 187 trillion cubic feet? Did you also know that Nigeria is the 23rd largest producer of liquefied natural gas in the world with daily production of 7.6 billion cubic feet? Now you know. Over to my colleague Telema.
Run it again. That's the segment.
Okay.
No, you should just take 3 again. Just
Instead of 9, 8.
we need to replace 3.
3.
3.
Okay. We'll do 3.
So
Okay.
he'll do 3 again.
Okay.
Just say, repeat. Did you know 3?
Repeat.
No, it's too close.
Okay. Repeat. Did you know 3? Did you know that Nigeria has the 8th largest deposit of natural gas in the world with a proven reserve of 187 trillion cubic feet?
Thank you so much, Collins. And now to announcement.
Pidgin English now. The testimonies. When I'll be responding to you.
Okay, he will respond in
Yeah,
Pidgin.
Pidgin English.
Okay. Now on to the next segment, testimonies from the beneficiaries of the GTHI Health outreaches. We have a testimony from Mrs. Stella Iwora in Ogidi, Anambra State. Mrs. Stella says, since I started using cooking gas, I discovered that it's more economical. It does not stain my pot with black smoke, and it's very efficient.
That is very true, Telema. You know, say, person where they use cooking gas no dey stem pot. Me, where I dey use kerosene and firewood they cook, the thing they stem pot. But you know, most times, as young guys now, if you want, remember say you want cook, and the pot dey dirty, you no go want cook. But since I started use cooking gas, I just dey enjoy my cooking thing.
Okay, so we confess that a black pot actually makes people cook less. Secondly, Mrs. Idris Aisha of the Form 1 Abuja also sent in a testimony. She says gas is incomparable. The simplicity associated with the issue is tremendous. In fact, I'm planning to get another gas cylinder as a substitute because I am really enjoying it.
That one a true testimony. You know, see, our people talk say experience na the best teacher. When you don't test them, no be person go tell you say upgrade to the better thing. When you don't test a cube of sugar, the best thing na to buy packet of sugar now. Now so this woman don't test cooking gas and she want upgrade to bigger capacity. Now the main thing, my dear.
A very big thank you to Mrs. Stella Iwora and Mrs. Idris Aisha for sending in their testimonies. Now to announcements. The Argos Africa LPG conference will take place in Cape Town, South Africa on September 16th and 17th, 2014. Join Gas to Health Initiative and other LP gas industry leaders and government representatives in Cape Town, South Africa this September to discuss the challenges facing the LP gas market in Africa. Stakeholders from across the world LPG supply chain will network and share best practices as well as learn about technical innovations in LPG storage, filling and cylinder equipment. For more information, visit www.argosmedia.com/Africa LPG. That is www.argosmedia.com.
This is dot.
Dot.
No, it didn't sound dot. It sounded dot. So we go to www.
For more information, visit www.argosmedia.com/Africa-LPG. That is www.argosmedia.com/Africa-LPG, or send an email to lpgconf, all in small case, at argosmedia.com, or call 0207 780-4241. I'll take that again. 0207. Okay, I'll take that again. 0207 780-4241. And back to Gas to Health. Gas to Health Initiative's website is www.gastohealth.org.ng, all in small case alphabets.
And our email is gthinitiative@yahoo.com. That is gthinitiative@yahoo.com.
You can also reach us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is www.twitter.com/gastohealth.
Or you can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/gas2health.
Yes, it is the time of the day where we call it a wraps on Cook to Live. We definitely hope to be on your airwaves again, same time, same station next week. Many thanks to our amiable program coordinator, Mr. Benedict O.G., and also the producer of Cook to Live, Mr. Ndubisi Ikpeaha. From myself and
Collins Elano.
it's
Cook to
Live.
Again. For myself, measure your name.
From myself, Darigo Telema, and
Collins Elano.
it's
Cook to
Live.
Drag it small.
If we had a script, everybody would have just done this.
It's good to live.
So,
It's just the same.
Cook to live.
no, it's cooked to live, both of you at the same time. But please help me take the email again. Can you call that an initiative?
Okay.
An initiative. Initiative.
Okay. Our email is gth.
Close to the microphone.
Okay.
GTHI, it's GTH.
Sorry, I just said. Our email is gthinitiative@yahoo.com.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Initiative, not initiate.
Okay.
It's not a trick song.
Our email is gthinitiative@yahoo.com.
So sign up. Hello.
From myself, Darigo Telema, and
Collins Elano.
it's
Cook
to
to
Live.
That's good.
Let me follow you now. I don't necessarily agree. I don't necessarily agree that men network is really epileptic.
It pops.
Foreign LP gas news tidbit.
Local news tidbit.
Foreign news tidbit.
Foreign news tidbit.
LP gas safety tips.
LP gas safety tips.
What do they need from me?
Yes, go ahead.
What do they need from me?
What's in it for me?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Testimony.
Testimony.